Hello guys, and welcome back to a review from me, or a collection video from me. And today we are taking a look at my giant wall display here of random collectibles in my collection. So these are basically all items that are non-Star Wars related, but this is the only stuff in my collection room that is non-Star Wars related. This entire cabinet display by IKEA. This is a Galax, and it's really cool to have because you can basically have small cubes of small collections. So you basically have like a Ghostbusters cube, for example. But we'll go over that stuff right now. So I'm gonna show you guys my random collection. So the top two shelves are Power Rangers related, of course. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, and there's just a lot of stuff that I like to collect, and Power Rangers is one of those things. It's a childhood thing, definitely. And there's some childhood toys in this collection, but I wanted to focus on the Mighty Morphin era, so I don't collect for any other season. However, I do collect for Mighty Morphin related stuff, like the Boom Studios comics, or that's basically it, so only that. But let's just try to go over that really quick. So we do have Serpentera, we got Titanus with the Ninja Falcon Sword, the movie figures, the Surprise Egg figures, Lightning Collection figure there from Hasbro. Got the Power Dome with the original Rangers, the Flip Heads with the variants, of course, Goldar, Alpha 5, Lord Zed, the Ninja Rangers with a combination of Dragonzord and Megazord there. And we do have a small Tommy Oliver section with the two Figure Arts figures. Got the Morpher in the back as well, which you can't really tell. The 8-inch figures from Bandai from back in the day. The original Power Morpher, and then the Green Ranger helmet from Bandai, which is still one of my favorite birthday gifts that I ever got. Moving down here, we have the White Ranger and Green Ranger in the back from Ace Toys, and the Green Ranger and the White Ranger statues from PCS, or Pop Culture Shock, and Hasbro, which I recently reviewed. Then we have another Green Ranger Tommy Oliver section with a bunch of different things. Autograph my picture together with Jason David Frank, the original Automore figures, the two Funkos, the two Funko plushes, and some PVC figures. So a bunch of random stuff, but he is my favorite Ranger, so I definitely have a few cubes here of this cabinet dedicated to the Green and White Ranger, as you can see. Go into basically my Lightning Collection figures from Hasbro, together with a DVD box set of all three Mighty Morphin seasons, with the Ultimate Visual History, I believe, from the Power Rangers, the book, which is an awesome book. And then we do have Lord Draken Evo 3 SDCC exclusive from this year, together with the Boom Studios hardcover comic books. So basically this is still Mighty Morphin related. I mean, it's still Jason David Frank that plays Lord Draken in those comics. So these are Mighty Morphin related, together with, of course, the Ranger Slayer figure. So all this stuff is Mighty Morphin, and I absolutely adore it. I don't think there's a lot that can be added to these shelves, but there you go. Moving on down, we do have my Batman shelf, which used to be a Dark Knight shelf, but now it's just random Batman shelf. We do have the Mezco Batman v Superman Batman figure, so the Ben Affleck figure, which is an awesome figure. Got it for a great deal on Facebook Marketplace. This is also the real one, not the knockoff. Then we do have the Tumbler, the Batmobile from the Dark Knight trilogy. We do have the Michael Keaton Batman figure from NECA, so the 7-inch scale one, which I got from JCC 2224. Very happy that I got him. We got Arkham City or Arkham Asylum, something like that. A figure from DC Direct, I don't know, DC Collectibles, whatever company it was back then, or whatever the line was called. Then we do have the Figure Arts Dark Knight and Joker figures, with a custom head from Manapul Studio for Christian Bale there. And then we do have like an ultimate making of book of the Dark Knight trilogy in the back. So these are some of my favorite, superhero movies. So definitely want to get a shelf dedicated to the Dark Knight and Batman. Then we do have a Robocop little cube slash shelf, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, Robocop, with a bunch of stuff on it. You got the Funko, you got the NECA at 209, got the Arrow Video Blu-ray Steelbook there, the Definitive History book, and then a Mafex Robocop figure to top it all off. And to me, the Mafex Robocop figure scales really well with the NECA at 209, so a lot better than the NECA Robocop figures in my opinion. But that's a shelf that I really love. Again, one of my favorite movies. I go into this shelf, which is a hybrid of Queen and Highlander shelf, obviously because Queen did the music for Highlander, the movie from 1986. So I do have a lot of different stuff on here. And Queen is one of my favorite bands, or is my favorite band, so I want to have a shelf dedicated to that as well. We have the newest Figure Arts Live Aid version of Freddie Mercury here. The NECA Freddie Mercury figure from back in the day. A Queen guitar that I got on holiday, actually. And then some Highlander figures with Kurgan, of course, and Connor McLeod. And then we do have, of course, Christopher Lambert picture here. And he's holding my signed Highlander poster. I still have it up here. I still need to frame it and have it hung up on the wall. But this is a picture of him holding my signed poster. Going to next cube, we have Ghostbusters, so the real Ghostbusters line, and some movie stuff. So things that I really like Ghostbusters again. So all this entire collection display is stuff that I also really love. Besides Star Wars, so we do have the Lego ID set with 4 minifigures, the Ecto 1 of course, and then we do have the vintage Kenner Ecto 1 vehicle with the 4 figures, 2 are here in the front, 1 is in the back, and then 1 is behind there. We do have Marshmallow Man, also the vintage version, and then we do have a Hot Wheels Ghostbusters thingy going on there. Car Ecto 1, of course. So moving on to the next shelf, we do have the NECA Turtles, and I'm a huge fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from 1990, so I got all the 4 turtles together with Shredder and Splinter. So I definitely want to add Casey Jones on the shelf, and April O'Neil when that figure will be released later on next year probably, but that is something that I absolutely adore the movie. Going to another property that I really love is Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. I grew up with it. That was one of the things that I watched on TV when I came home from school. So this shelf is basically dedicated to Goku versus the villains. So we do have Goku in the front with all the different villains scattered around him. So you do have the androids, Cell, Perfect Cell, the Super Boo or Evil Boo, however you want to call him, Goku Black from Dragon Ball Super, Broly in the back, the original Broly, got Frieza, the ultimate Dragon Ball Z villain, and then we do have Beerus and Whis, which are not really villains, so to say, but they appeared as villains in the beginning of Dragon Ball Super and in the movie, which I can't name on top of my head. So we do have that, and then we do have another Dragon Ball shelf, which is one of those shelves that I didn't want to make until I got some figures. So I only wanted this display, but then I got the Dragon Ball Super Broly there and Gogeta, which are 2 figures that are awesome. So the first display that I had was those 2 figures together with the DVD, which is standing in the back. But then I got some more figures and basically turned into entire Dragon Ball Super shelf somewhat. So we do have the God Goku and God Vegeta. We do have the Super version of Trunks, which is Trunks, my favorite character of Dragon Ball Z. So got him. We have Gotenks, Super Saiyan Gotenks, Mr. Satan or Hercule, yeah, whatever. Super Saiyan 3, Goku. Got the DVD in the back, Golden Frieza with the armored Broly from Dragon Ball Super, the movie, of course, and the Super Saiyan God Gogeta. Awesome figures. So I really love both these shelves, which was not intentional to actually have two Dragon Ball Z shelves, but that's just how it turned out. Then we do have a Marvel shelf, yeah. Mostly the characters that I really love are on here. So like we do have the Wolverine, which is Wolverine's one of my favorite Marvel characters. This is the Love Triangle 3-pack version. We do have a Deadpool, Cable, Black Suit Spider-Man, and the Ultimate Spider-Man. We do have Stan Lee, of course, Stan the Man Lee. The Build-A-Figure of Dormammu. Then we do have Endgame Captain America in the back. There we have Thanos from the Disney Store, which was an exclusive. And then we do have, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord, which was a gift from my parents to me, so wanted to have that on display. And then we do have Loki from the first Avengers movie. And in the bag there are some random Funko Pops from Star Wars, Cad Bane exclusive, Grand Admiral Thrawn exclusive, and below those figures we have Cody, which is a little bit harder to see, but the other one is just impossible to see, and that is actually Captain Rex from the Clone Wars, so which was a New York Comic Con exclusive, very hard to get now, but I have that one. And now move on to the last, or the bottom shelf here. Newest additions to my collection, we have the band Kiss, all decked out with their instruments and speakers, or whatever you want to call it. So we have the 4 band members here with the drum set, everything like that. These are the old McFarlane figures, and that is literally the last cubicle that I wanted to fill up in this display. And then the last 3 shelves are my NECA Pirates of the Caribbean shelves. So, which I have the entire collection besides like one figure or something like that. So we do have the Cursed Jack versus Cursed Barbossa, Jack Sparrow, Elizabeth Swann, Will Turner, Jack Barbossa, 2 pirates in the back. So this basically, this cube is movie number 1. This cube is movie number 2, That Man's Chest. We have Jack Sparrow, and this Jack Sparrow is actually the Figure Arts version. Awesome figure, super happy that I have it. And then we have Davy Jones with all his crew members, together with Bootstrap Bill Turner. Got a little chest as well, with the heart in it. And then you do have some Pirates of the Caribbean coins. And then the last shelf is dedicated to At World's End characters. The At World's End NECA figure from Jack Sparrow. Got, those 2 dudes, whatever, Sao Fang, Norrington. Tia Dalma was the last one that I needed. She was the hardest to find, also the most expensive one. We have Elizabeth Swann in the back, Will Turner, Captain Teak, which is Jack's father, of course, and these 2 little guys that I have forgotten their names of. But that is basically it for my random display. So as you guys saw, it is a lot of stuff, but all the stuff is stuff that I really do enjoy and love. Power Rangers, Batman, Robocop, Queen, Highlander, Ghostbusters, Dragon Ball Z, Turtles, Marvel, Pirates of the Caribbean, Kiss. Those are all the brands that are included in this display case. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be back with some more videos very soon. So until then, keep collecting, and bye.